Hey guys, welcome to Precision Machine Shed. Today what I've got going on is just kind of a new tool show and tell basically, and a little bit of an explanation of my next project I think I got coming up. I was on Craigslist the other day and I've been searching for like a rotary table for my mill for the longest time, and I saw this thing come up and I was like, that looks interesting. So I looked at it a little bit and it looked basically like this. I haven't touched it really yet. I haven't cleaned it up. I haven't gotten time to do anything with it. And I looked at it and I was like, that thing looks kind of nice. I thought it was just a plain rotary table. The guy was asking not a lot of money for it actually. Very, very, very cheap for what this thing is. I did a little research and I thought it might be a Bison super indexer, and I asked the guy a few questions and he answered them for me, and I was like, yep, that's a Bison super indexer. So anyways, I went and picked this thing up for less than a phase 2 tool post, let's say that, quite a bit less. Anyways, so I got it. I haven't touched it yet and I haven't cleaned it up, but it's a genuine Bison chuck. It's a genuine Bison indexer. And if anybody, I know a few guys have these, but I haven't seen a lot of reviews about them. So what this basically does, it's like a big ratchet wrench. It's got degrees on the top here and it's got degrees on the back here, so you can set your increments. And I'm not an expert on this thing yet, but I've kind of figured out how to use it. So it's set at 0 right now, and this is a lock collar, you can set it. So you clamp this onto your mill, either this way or this way. You can do it both ways, but I have it set this way for the moment because it's easier. And then put your piece in here, index it, and then say we want to go, what do we set it here? 120 degrees. So I want to do 3 holes like this guy. Put 3 holes in that back plate there, put it in there, and then ratchet it. There we go. There's 120 degrees. Next one, 120 degrees. Next one, 120 degrees, back to 0. And you can, this thing goes, I don't know how, I know you can set it down to like 5 or 10 degrees, but I'm not sure if you can go quicker than that. Anyways, the point of this thing is, I gotta get it cleaned up yet. Haven't touched it. And let me show you what I'm gonna use it with here. Alright, I got this 4-jaw chuck with I can't speak today, with my heavy 10 that I restored here about a year ago. So I've had this thing sitting around and I was like, what the heck am I going to use that thing for? And it's actually I don't know if you can see it, Buderus, I think is how you say it, Buderus. And I believe they're made in Germany. Anyways, it's a scroll 4-jaw. With, I think it's got reversing jaws. However, there is no back plate on it, which is kind of a bummer. So I haven't really used this thing, but I don't know, it's that a few months ago I was watching one of Keith Richards' videos, and he, on one of his big lathes, he just has a 4-jaw scroll on it, and I asked him why he uses it so often, and he says, just because it's the one I have, and I don't have a 3-jaw for it. However, I did have some square stock and some like hexagon, or not hexagon, but octagonal stock that I was going to turn, and I thought, God, that would be nice to have that scroll 4-jaw for there. So then I also got, with my 13, I got a faceplate that would fit, and I have no use for the faceplate other than this thing. So this is going to be my next project. It's pretty, my boss here is pretty close to what it needs to be here, but the chuck that was on this plate is bigger, so my holes don't line up. They index correctly, but they're too wide. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to index, next time we speak, index this plate. First I'm going to fit it to the chuck, and then I'm going to index this thing on here, and then we're going to drill the 3 holes. However, I'm going to index these 3 too, So all 6 of my holes are going to be equally spaced. So if for some reason in the future I wanted to use a different chuck, I could. However, now thinking on it, these are wider, so it doesn't really matter. But anyways, we'll use it anyways to do the 3 holes, and I'll just space them out so they're out of the way. And so that's that. So there we go. I was kind of excited to get this guy. It was something that I've never knew I needed, but now I have it, so now I need it. But yeah, these things aren't cheap if you go buy them new, and I still have to go through and clean it up because it's been neglected a little bit, but it's still in pretty good shape. It needs a new, could probably be oiled up a little bit, although it works pretty smoothly. And then a new handle here, because this little bolt here, it just isn't doing the trick. And that's a lockdown if you want to lock it down. So yeah, pretty exciting. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'll probably be doing this guy. I might start tonight. And till next time, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and be sure to check out my Patreon channel. Sure would appreciate it. Till next time, be sure to shoot safe and stay safe on your machines. Thanks for watching.